Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll pull forward for about a yard. Devon Holland up to make the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll be third down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. That's good for the Bengals. First down. 11. Now Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch, In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drop right out of the gate. We're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dax Hill up to the secondary to end the play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again, Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants. To the air once more is Dart. Open man. That is Bond. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Giants. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. York is good on the extra point. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
11.
They'll start from the 24.
Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Throwing is Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
11 MT, take. Right 80. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Will find Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case,
He will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bengals are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's done. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 7.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11 and
Now, Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1-1, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down
11,
and
11.
10.
Start. Wide 80. Wide 80. Start. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Here we go. Hey, can. Start.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2.
It's third and 4.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, mighty. 11, empty. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Chase Brown, incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. The ball's out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Gun. Start. Wide 80. Start.
Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Here we go. Start.
Second down, Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Hero trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The pick is good, and the Bengals move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there.
Pass. Complete to number 87. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. To the 32-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Dart. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Up the middle, here is 2. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Now he'll air one out. Tootin'. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Giants.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. White 80. White hot.
Let's get two. Shred him on this drive.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
11. 180. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Intended for Chase.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught by Bond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 3-point game. Separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Run over center now with Tootin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. Open man. That is Bond. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Giants.
Here's Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Dart. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. And he will score. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Giants. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. York now for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On first down, Dart. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd on the yard at the 28-yard line.
And off, it's Tootin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on the third one. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming off. Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air once more is Dart. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he will score! Facial Tootin. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
17.
Both seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Abdul Carter getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. They go play action for Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. Moving to his right. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down,
Dart going to throw it again. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Really nice coverage coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
Throwing again, Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Makes the score Giants 39, Bengals 25.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Twelve.
A first down throw for Burrow. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 28-yard line.
11.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
At the 47-yard line.
11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way. They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You could chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Here's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First down, Giants.
Ready up! Let's go!
They'll run. It's Tootin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. The throw is Dart. Thrust to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On 1st down, Dart. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Start.
To throw is Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 32.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second and 4 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 49.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And the Bengals going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a threat.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Samaje Perine, touchdown Cincinnati. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Tracy now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now on 2nd and long. Dart. Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Throwing, Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Down the sideline. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. You'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
That's good.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. On the ground, it's Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Let's stop.
They'll stay on the ground. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he'll take this one in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Moving outside the pocket, and this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive. To the air again goes Dart. A throw on the move is caught, and it'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
To the air once more is Dart. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The Giants can call their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. This drive must end in the end zone or this game is over. And here comes third and goal. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.